The last shall be first, and the first shall be last. As soon as his birthright citizenship is over. If you don't know by now, we live in a world of yin and yang. Quote unquote, black and white. Peace versus chaos. Credit versus debit. A magnetic pole shift. Everyone soon will find out why, quote unquote, black people are treated so unfairly across the world, and especially here in America. Here in Jerusalem, where the Jews rule, peace will spread it across the world because of our Christ consciousness that most people do not have. It's a gift we were born with and that they're using against us. We have all the energy that they had to drain by using every nation all over the world. When I say they, I mean the quote unquote whites. So everyone they're using is in between the white and the black in the yin and yang. The lighter you are, the more resources you're gonna need to replace the energy that is missing. The darker you are, the least energy you need in order to survive. This is why it seems as though every other nation, meaning race, has an easier life than all the black Americans or the darker ones in any particular nation, because every nation there is was all melanated beings before they mix with the lighter beings, which is actually the dragon races. That is what removes the melanin out of the skin. This is what they mean by make man into our image, is by taking the melanin out of man and place it into their image, which is man mixed with dragon. There's a reason why men seem as though they have one end of the snake while the woman has the other. Just think about a snake's mouth and what's in between the legs. All the proof is there. We can physically see. But what we can't physically see is your frequency, which is really the way that you think. Also, the color that you are. But we can see that. But what really matters is what we can't see because the beings mix with us. So since we're the original race, this is why we're supposed to be first. God's chosen. This is why we have manifestation abilities that most don't have. This is why we have the physical skills and physical looks that most don't have. This is why we're much more godlier, nicer than any other race. This is how we was able to be taken advantage of, because our positive energy is too strong to create the chaos or even know how to fight against it, versus the last, who is all the other nations, the Israelites. They are the ones that lack empathy. They are the ones that truly do not understand feelings in a way that we do. It's like there's a missing connection somewhere. This is how they're able to treat animals way better than people that look like me. This is how the way they can market everything towards us, which is really brainwashing and not care at all if it does any type of harm to us, especially as a collective, including their jobs that knowingly oppresses us. But again, there's a missing connection that they don't have to us because they are a part of us, but also a part of them, of the dragon bloodline. And all depending on how much of that blood you have is the ranking you will have between white and black in the yin and yang. Either you're closer to peace, the darker you are, or you're closer to chaos, the lighter you are, on a natural frequency scale. But you can work to heighten your frequency or lower it, just like we can, the original beings. This is why things are set up to make lower frequency beings have a more comfortable situation to live in. This is why they made DEI. This is why their APR on their loans is 20, 30 times cheaper than what we look at. This is why it's easier for them to get houses, homes, live where they want to live, go to school where they want to go, eat what they want to eat. They get all the options to live extra comfortable, all in order to balance out their frequency. Since they start off so low, they automatically get pushed up by the matrix system they created to oppress us. So ours start off so high, they have to create situations, like I say, to oppress us, to make our confidence go down, which is really our spiritual energy, our aura, make it go down lower and lower and lower through our lifetime, in hopes that ours are, as a collective, is lower than their collective of the Israelites. So the Israelites is higher, that means they have more power than we have as long as we stay down here. So it's basically a balance of power of keeping the lower frequency beings higher frequency by teaching and by learning and by living, versus us, higher frequency beings, we got to go through low frequency, low vibrational things, acts, so on and so forth, all in order to lower our frequency from where we began off at. And this is exactly how they've been balancing the matrix through the yin and yang, through black and white, and all the races in between. Now, when you see what Trump is doing, like for instance, sending people back home by deporting them through the immigration process, this is taking the oppressors off of our land and placing them back in theirs. The more it's going off our land, the less oppressed we could be. And while he's taking all the corruption off their land, all the evil that started off, that made them come here, now they can start building their nations into a better standing and heighten everybody else's frequency, just like they got heightened their frequency here in America. By them doing that, they helped build their country up. Meanwhile, our country was built by itself because we are the creators. Once the oppression is gone, there's nothing that can stop us from moving forward. This is why the demon rats fighting so hard to keep all their plants here to continue on their plot, instead of letting everyone be free on their own land and them giving up their power that they stole from everyone. But as y'all know, I've been breaking this down for so long, and we just seen it happen in real time, and we already know the ultimate outcome, the win of this war that started off in heaven. And we've been here for hundreds of years in a reincarnation cycle that they started. This shit is crazy, but once everybody wake up, we'll remember our past lives, and we won't let this shit happen again. Anyways, I hope y'all picked up what I put down. Y'all know how I keep it. Y'all be gods. Peace.